What's up, competitors? Rushdown Turtle here to give you all the info you need about counter hits in Virtua Fighter 5 REVO. Virtua Fighter 5 REVO, like many fighting games, has a system for when two attacks hit around the same time. These are called counter hits. A counter hit, indicated by a red flash, will deal more damage than usual and may have other properties such as a higher launch or a crumple state. There are 7 situations that cause counter hit. Let's go through them one at a time. Every attack consists of startup frames, active frames, and recovery frames. The active frames are when an attack can actually connect. Your startup frames are the beginning of an attack, and the first move to become active wins. This is common when someone is attacking from disadvantage because their move will become active later than usual. In almost all cases, an attack that counter hits will give the attacker more frames of advantage than a normal hit. If you're causing a lot of red flashes, keep pushing your offense. Counter hits can even make some strings into natural combos. If both attacks become active on the exact same frame, you have a trade. During a trade, the system will go through a checklist of rules and give the counter hit priority to one of the attacks. First, priority goes to the attack that deals more damage. If the damage is equal, priority goes to the attack with more startup frames. If the damage and startup are the same, priority goes to the player with lower health unless the difference is less than 50 points. Jeez, that's a lot of rules. If none of these conditions are met, then you'll have an actual trade where both characters are counter hit at the same time. Obviously, this is super rare. If an attack whiffs but is then hit during the last part of the animation, that's a recovery counter hit. It does a little extra damage and may have extra properties. This is noted on virtuafighter.com as RCH. Taka Arashi is most vulnerable to recovery counter hits, as some attack strings, which are not normally guaranteed to finish, cannot be blocked by Taka if hit during recovery. Check out the Taka wiki page on virtuafighter.com for a full list. A counter hit will also occur if you evade into a circular attack. Half circulars can be evaded in one direction, and full circulars cannot be evaded in either direction. In both cases, that's a counter hit. Another counter hit situation is attacking during the startup of a throw. Throws have lowest priority in Virtua Fighter, so an attack that is even one frame into its startup is invulnerable to throws. Catch throws are an exception, which are treated like attacks but become throws if they are active first. Similarly, you'll be counter hit if hit during an unsuccessful reversal, like if you try to reverse a high but get hit with a low. And finally, a counter hit happens if hit during a backdash. The attack has to have some range to hit during the actual backdash animation. If hit during backdash with a sidekick, usually 3K, you're in real trouble. A special backdash counter hit is plus 39 advantage to the attacker, so a dash and a big launch is possible with all characters. And that's all about counter hits. Recognizing a counter hit on either side can help make you a more effective player. Find your own style to bait out counter hits and your offense will be much stronger. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Visit rushdownturtle.com for more content and gaming merch. If you found this video helpful, drop a like and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'd be happy to answer. Until next time, keep the competitive spirit.